Happy holidays, crafters. This is Suzanne from A Creative Muse. Welcome to my channel if you're new. And if you've been here before, of course, welcome back. Alrighty, so it's the holiday week. I made some tags the other day and I'm starting to use them up. I'm going to make a little bit more. And one of the viewers had asked a question of, you know, how did I put the adhesive on the tag? And when she makes tags, she uses wet glue, and then the wet glue, you know, warps and doesn't look so right. So I had responded and said, you know, I had used my favorite adhesive sheets. you know me and the adhesive sheets. If you haven't figured this out yet, watch recent time videos on all die cutting. I love adhesive sheets. And so I had actually put these together using adhesive sheets on the 110-pound cardstock in the back. But so I said, let me see that I need to make some more tags. Let me just do this quick video for you guys. Hopefully it's quick. So the adhesive sheet here, it's on the 110-pound cardstock that I get either from Michael's or Hobby Lobby. Please get it when it's on sale. It's just so wonderful. Then you can get like 2 for the price of 1 at that point. The adhesive sheet, this was a happy accident. I save all my scraps. I like this, especially when my scraps have adhesive on them. Oh yes, I am saving it. This is the adhesive sheet, the one with the shine. This one comes from AliExpress. It's from the Alina craft store. Her adhesive sheets are like letter size, a little bit bigger than letter size, maybe an A4. But they work very, very well. So depending on the project I'm doing and how big it is, I'll use her adhesive sheets I've shown you before. I'll link it below too. I'll link hers. You guys know, Hobby Lobby, I love to get this when they have Sizzix on sale, which is a lot. So they'll have Sizzix on sale for 40% off. So I'll go there and pick up 1 or 2 of these packs of adhesive sheets. I love the Sizzix brand. I also love Stamps of Life. I did have one pack recently though that some of the adhesive sheet, maybe it was a factory mistake or something, they just weren't sticking the way they were supposed to stick. So some of the pieces I had to kind of tack on a little bit of glue. It was in one of my videos too where you saw me tapping on a little bit of glue. There's also, you can use score tape. Now I've had this for a very long time. I actually was saving this for mini albums, but then I ended up buying the 5-inch roll where you roll it out. So this now, it's a little bit different than these two. So these are not the same. This is a little bit more expensive. This is permanent as soon as it sticks. These two you can use and you can stick it on and kind of do a little bit of a, you have a little bit of a wiggle room before it starts to gel, and then it sticks. Same thing here. This one works like these two. So it's kind of like, it's the best of both worlds. It doesn't have residue when you die cut it. And it does give you a little wiggle room, like how wet glue gives you wiggle room, or even using a hot glue gun. Because with a hot glue gun, you can stick on something and then you have a little second or two to shape it. That's what these two do. This is the permanent, almost like a red line tape. So I don't use this one a lot. What I see a lot of people using the 6x6 score tape to do, this adhesive sheet. I'm going on a whole tangent about this, aren't I? But what people use this for a lot is for glitter applications. If you cut a shape, let's say I cut a square and I'm using loose glitter. You can use loose glitter, sprinkle it on it, dust it off, and then burnish it with your finger, and then you'll have this nice glitter double-sided sticker piece. That's what a lot of people use this for. Obviously, I've had this for years and I haven't even used it, so don't confuse this with these. That's my point. Alrighty, so this is the tag die set. You guys know how I feel about this tag, this little cute, little simple, wonderful tag die set. And thank you so much for the comments on this is a colon. I was like, I said, oh, duh. So it's to colon from colon. That's what that is. These cut crazy microscopic. I was like, seriously? But yes, it's on the die. It's so small that I even left it attached to the to and from. So that's what that is. And on my last video, I showed you guys this, but let's measure it out, because one comment was she would use her own scallop circle and circular dies, or maybe even a circular punch. That could very well be a punch to make a tag. 2 3/4 inches, and the inner one, the inner layering piece, is 2 3/8. Not too big, not too small. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so let's get started. Let me take a piece of 110-pound cardstock. And let me get, so we're going to make tags like this. And I'm going to show you. So this is an extra piece with the adhesive on the back, but let me show you from the start. Let's use the Sizzix one. I kind of like, if I had to choose between the Sizzix and the Stamps of Life, I'd go with the Sizzix. This is how I cut adhesive sheets, because these are not cheap, so I'm not putting them on big strips. It only comes 10 to a pack, and I like to stretch my packs. So I'll take the die cut, take a pair of scissors. I'm only cutting off what I need. I'm not just blowing through it. Now, if you do watch Stephanie Bernard from Stamps of Life, she'll use the whole 6x6 sheet right here. No, too expensive. She has her own adhesive sheets, so for her, I guess she has maybe her supply of, 1 million of them, which is fine. That's not the case here, so I have to buy them. So I'm looking to, I like to kind of cut a little bit under what I'm, and when I say under, I mean just to fit in it, not to go over, because if the adhesive is exposed in your machine, it'll gum it up. Let me go on the back here. Right. I hope everybody is almost done with their holiday shopping. I went out this weekend. A little bit of shopping, and also the refrigerator. More refrigerator problems. The freezer conked out the other day. Now the top part of the refrigerator, the part that keeps the food cold, just regular fridge, that conked out too. Had to go buy 20-pound bags of ice and all kinds of drama. So it was one of those weekends. All right. So now here is the 110-pound cardstock. Here's the adhesive on the back. Put the die this time. Normally when I'm cutting, it's this way to stick it down. This time we're going to keep the adhesive facing up, because I'm going to be matting it like so. I'm going to be matting it with the whatever pattern paper you use, or in my case, foil or glitter. All right, so let me bring in my trusty Empress Mini. She's convenient. I like her. She gives me the power of the machine, but nice compact size. Am I cutting up? I am cutting up, right? Yeah, I'm cutting up. Alrighty, so I'm cutting facing up, so I actually need to use the dirty plate. I did that the other day by accident. The dirty plate is the cutting plate. The plate that the blade hits. Flip it over. There we are with the adhesive faced up. Here's the other piece. Let me cut that too. Flip the die over. No, not the die, the cutting plate. If you want to keep your cutting plate flat, this is another sidebar. Instead of always cutting the same way, you kind of flip the plate over and, rotate your plates so they won't warp, so they don't bend. They'll start bending like this, and then it becomes a real pain. Let's do another Santa tag. Oh, so this one I actually have a piece of gray. This was, see how I saved the scrap with the adhesive on the back? This was from the Sizzix Happy Village tutorial. I had accidentally put adhesive on the base layer of the die, which I really didn't need adhesive sheet, so I had to cut it again with another base layer. And so I saved this. Again, The die is going to be, the adhesive is going to be facing up this time. And we're going to cut this. Oh, I want it. Let me flip it over. I don't want to cut into my mat. I don't know. I don't like cutting into these magnetic mats. I think it really messes with the mat. And then it starts to emboss on foil, which is not nice. Yep, there we go. Let me keep the die set close by so you can see it, see all the pieces. Have it just here on a little magnetic strip. I had pre-cut this piece to stick on top. So it's the same scallop, just in a ton of glitter. I had colored it on one of these Avery Elle from the Santa tags. And here I'm going to cut the inner layering piece in red. There I go, there I go. Alrighty. So, pokey tool, or whichever piercing tool you have, because especially when you're using the Empress, sometimes the adhesive really gets pushed into it because of the pressure. Now here I have a choice. Right here I have a choice. See the adhesive right there sticking up? I can put this piece, the piece that the tag hangs off of, I can put it in between the sandwich, or I can put it on the back. In this case, I had put score tape on both sides. I like to use score tape just for the, stronger stick. You remember what I was just saying about score tape, right? That it's a permanent stick. So I'll line it up like so. Of course, when I'm doing this on camera now, it wants to be a pain in the tush. And it suits you to do this part before you start putting on the image, so you keep everything, in alignment. All right, so there's the adhesive. See the back there? And now I'm going to put this on top, my glitter piece for the holidays. And the good thing about this die, it does line up well. So there's no, I have to keep testing it. All right, there I go. So that's the glitter side. Now, because I am sticking something on top of glitter, I have to use a little bit of wet glue. You could use an adhesive sheet, but it's not going to stick. You can still use the adhesive sheet, but you're still going to have to put a little bit of glue, just not as much. In my case, I'm going to go lightly. Ding, ding, ding. Just lightly. Because this art glitter glue doesn't warp, but it can warp if you use too much of it. I know it says it doesn't warp, but it does. And then just smush it in. There I go. There I go. There I go. Now here I can either pop it up, but I like it to stay flat, seeing that I am using it as a tag. Once you start to add dimension and it's on a, a gift bag, it's going to get all knocked out and it's going to get messy. So in this case, this is Copic paper that I colored on. I can use a little bead of glue. I've watched videos where people are using a ton of glue. I don't use a ton. I just use a little bead. And I find that it doesn't warp. Again, because I'm sticking it onto glitter. And do I have Santa all nicely lined up? Do I have him straight? Not really. So let me move him a little bit. There I go. There I go. Santa. Yes. So this past weekend, along with dealing with the refrigerator, I saw on My Favorite Things blog. They have an artist on their design team who colors. There's all different kinds of ways to color with Copics. There is like light coloring, regular blended coloring, coloring where you kind of show every stroke kind of flicking coloring. And then there is hyper coloring. I call it hyper coloring, where they they're using a lot of marker and it's like exaggerated. The color is looking super rich. So they have this new guy, I think his name is Alberto, and he does hyper coloring. So look at my first tag compared to looking at his stuff and trying his style. So I think actually, I didn't go as deep as he did, but he used like really dark colors to pop the white. And I think here, I think this looks, Santa's beard looks whiter here than here. I don't know. I'm testing it. I'm testing the theory. I didn't use it here on the on his hat, but I did use it on his beard and coloring. So I was doing a lot of practicing with Santa, practicing with a snowman. You can see here, that's the one that I showed you guys that I had put the reinforcer on. So this is what the reinforcer looks like. Like what we use on planner pages to reinforce the holes on a planner page. So I had a reinforcer die, and what I did was tack a little glue and then stuck it there. Do I like it? Yeah. Seeing that it has all that glitter, why not cover up some of that white, right? And I just put a little bead of glue, not a lot. And thank you for that viewer who asked the question about you know, how did I achieve it so clean? Like I said, adhesive sheets, love them, love them, love them, love them. And not a Xyron. You'll have webs here like how we have residual stuff from a hot glue gun. Same premise of having the other little strings and stuff. White, yeah. Let me go red and white. I have some twine. I like to cut the twine long just in case. I rather have more length than not enough length. For tags to add to a bag, and then I can put like a bow on afterwards. Push the little loop through, and then fish it through that. And there you go. And I do cut this little tag top part in a 110-pound cardstock. There is a reason why I use 110-pound for sure to give it stability. And there I go, Santa tags. And by the way, this is not a penguin, this is an owl. When I was linking it in the video, because they had one on sale on clearance at scrapbook.com. Whoever got it, it went from like almost $20 to $9. If it's still there, there's one left. Please go get it because it's a really cute die set. But it is not a penguin, it's an owl. I'm editing the video and looking at it, and I'm talking about, you know, I didn't even realize it until I was putting in the link and I saw chill out owl or something. Because it does come with the words chilling out, chill out, something like that. I realized this thing is an owl and not a penguin. Alrighty, so this time I'm gonna just stick the piece on. I just took off the adhesive sheet, and it's like, it doesn't look like an Oreo cookie kind of, like a cookie sandwich. And let me get one of the, all right, let me use one of these. Let me show you how I do the score tape on it. Not scrapbook.com score tape, real score tape. I want to use, I'm using real score tape in certain parts that I know is going to take weight. Like it's like, you know, hanging from a gift, and I want it to still be there. I tried it with wet glue. I didn't like wet glue, but I decided to try it. Don't like it. Not for this piece. Score tape, preferably 1/4-inch score tape. Not all the way up, not all the way up to where the circle is, but just a little hair under. You want to be around there, just in case you don't want to have any adhesive sticking out. And then you just take your piece and go closer. There I go. Whoops, that's not straight. Ooh, that's not straight. Of course it's not straight while I'm on camera. There. You straight now? Okay. And then let me stick this piece on. And I could have used adhesive sheets for this, but again, just a little dab. Not a ton. Just a dab. Now, if I was doing pattern paper here, cardstock, then I would use an adhesive sheet to make it super smooth. Then I wouldn't use the wet glue. if I had glitter on the back, cardstock on the top, I would still use the adhesive sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4 dabs, just little dots, like dot, 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 dot. Then stick it down just to make sure that it kind of gels itself to the glitter. Here I can put my owl, not my penguin. I could do that too. I kind of like it off center. Cute. That was so funny that I said that it was a penguin, and I'm going on, and you guys must have been looking at this thing going, isn't that an owl? Yes, it's an owl. I just didn't realize it. I think I got with the black and then the feet, and I just thought it was, I don't know what I thought. I did it like a penguin, but it's not a penguin. But doesn't it kind of look like a penguin, or it still looks like an owl? See how it just shifted? That's glitter. That's me sticking it on glitter. Just hold it here for a second and it'll straighten itself out. Am I straight? I think I'm straight. That Copic coloring though with Alberto on My Favorite Things. Wow. I mean, he really goes. I think sometimes you can look at somebody who colors stamped images and you're like, you went to art school, didn't you? You were an artist, aren't you? You can draw, can't you? You can just tell. He's one of those. Like, you could just see it. Oh gosh, this is super long. So, okay, this is my shaker one. I didn't make a shaker one, but I just wanted to show you guys how to put the tag together. Also, while I was playing, without even putting on the little doodad top, the little top piece here, you could just make an embellishment too. This is just me playing with the extras that I had from my lovely layer pine cone. So 2 spotlights are having fun here. The holiday tags die set and the Honeybee Stamps Lovely Layers pine cone. So I did the Lovely Layers pine cone, and this now I could stick on any embellishment, scrapbook layout, mini album cover. I wouldn't put this inside a mini album, but I do the cover. It's too high. So isn't that cute? And oh, update. Remember this from the Lovely Layers? I'll link that at the end too. This, I had put a different medium here for the snow, and it took on the color of the Distress ink. Well, now I have my little mistake all nicely covered up. So that can go on another bit. So I could have disposed of this, but I decided to keep it and fix it. Fixed with that white glossy accents I told you about. That's from Ranger. What else? Together. So I could put together a word. You could just go, this is a word die from AliExpress. Go gift. Another one here where this is a 110-pound base, and another word die. So I love, love, love this set. Love it. Still loving it. Hasn't changed how much I love it. And just using, to prevent warping of your paper, use adhesive sheets, preferably Sizzix or Stamps of Life. Like I said, if you have the score tape one, save this for something else. Save this either for using for glitter or for your mini albums or other projects that you just want to stick it immediately. Not for something where we have to line up the die cut piece on top of this and then you stick it wrong and you're starting over again and you're like really upset. You know, go with the one that has a little bit of wiggle. And here again is my lovely, lovely, lovely holiday tags die set from Avery Elle. They knocked it out the park with this die set. Simple, easy, great price point. I'll say it again. This is one, tons and tons of mileage. So I could do, oh, I didn't even show you guys this. This now is for a birthday that's coming up in January. I made this one. Or I could use it for Happy New Year, because it has a little glitter here. And there, this one I use Anna Griffin paper and then a bow. On the back, I finally did the to and from with the little colons. Oh, this was, oh. You know what, what it was. Like, I'm just showing you the one time. Don't expect to see it again. I would just use a pen and write on the back, seriously. But it is cute though. I just wanted to show you at least what the to and from looked like. Really, really nice. And then there's a tag on the back. And I doubled this one because I put the foil paper on top of it. Still on 110 pound on the back too. Both of them, both pieces. Alrighty, folks. Can't say enough about this die. Love it. Great, great little product. It's the tag set that I think will just keep on giving. I find this one very easy to work with. Other tags, I'm like, but this one, yes. Alrighty, folks. Until the next video. Enjoy the holidays. Stay crafty, my friends. Bye.